We need the help of a human being. Some of us can have this help for a longer period of time. Some of us, at an earlier age, can be deprived of this help. There seems to be a cycle of being born, growing up, going to school, graduating from there, then getting a job, getting married, having children, and then saying goodbye to life. In some cases, the places of this sequence change, and in some cases we do not live some stages of this process, sometimes due to our own preferences and sometimes due to external factors. So what is the reason we are in this cycle? Is it to feel safe? Maybe. Life can put us in this cycle at some point. You have to finish a good school to have a good job. If you have a good job, you can have a child with the person you married, you can raise it for a good school. It's a cycle that some people don't really question and accept. Most of us would like to be in this cycle. We might want to work or get married or have a child. But there are people who don't want to be in this cycle. In fact, society's view of such people is not very positive. There are many people today who refuse to live with society. Some of them are homeless people. Some of them have certain savings and are living off the grid, isolated from society or living a communal life with other like-minded people. Is what they are doing right? There is no answer to this question because every person's right is different. But when we look at the way these people think, we can agree with them a little bit. You come into the world, you grow up in a home, you love your family, you go to school, you choose a profession where you are likely to find a job. You think this profession makes sense for you to make money. You start work, you wake up every morning, you go to work by subway or bus or by car if you have a car. There are people you don't like as well as people you like, and you have to complete some tasks or attend meetings. First of all the time you spend is credited to your bank account with a payment in return for a salary, as if everything is fine, but you have been going to school since you were 7 years old, preparing for exams, improving yourself. But for what? To wake up early in the morning and get to work, to be prepared for the ego of the people there, to catch up with the tasks given to you. But let's not forget that you are given a salary for spending your time and energy. We need that salary for years to have a car or a house. We need a car because we need to get to work faster and more comfortable. We have to have a house, we have to put nice things in it, and if it's close to our work, great. We have to have a washing machine, we have to wash the laundry faster so that we can get to work because we have to pay for our continued existence in the system, we have to pay for electricity bills, car maintenance, house payments. From this point of view, we should not find it difficult to understand people who do not want to enter into such a cycle or people who do not succeed in this cycle. You can watch the movie Into the Wild, based on a true story that adopts this kind of life. Or you can watch the movie Captain Fantastic with Aragorn in the lead role. Don't worry, it is not a superhero movie. Both are movies that refuse to live with the system, and after watching them you can have a critical perspective on society. So what should we do? It's not easy to get out of the system because we don't know what to do afterwards. Actually, you don't have to get out of the system if you feel happy in this cycle. If you are satisfied with the chase or the feeling of having something, you can continue to stay in this cycle. Or if you have the chance to discover yourself early, and if you have developed yourself in this regard, most probably life is already under your control. If we don't want to get out of the system but at the same time we are not happy in the system we are in, there are a few things we can do. Make good friends who will listen to you, good friends with whom you can do your activities, friends who will help you in difficult times. The next thing can be a good life partner. Some people get married to follow the rules of the cycle. And because they don't know the other person completely, they can leave that person, so both sides go through a bad process. But if you are sure about this person and you really want to live this life with them, you should not stop. A smile she will give you will add color to your life. Another thing to add to our list. We've all heard of them before, smoking, alcohol, or highly addictive substances, but there are some bad habits that are not thought about, like depressive music that will depress you or people who will drain your energy just because they are your friends. You have a friend and her perspective on life or her actions depress you and you can help and guide her in the first place. But sometimes such people don't want to get out of this situation because this perspective is the only thing they have. Can be a bit cruel, but let him continue to live in his own dark world. The last thing I would like to add to our list. In this cycle of life we have to have little escapes, and actually putting them into our lives is very simple. You can learn a musical instrument no matter what your age is, or you can read or write a book, which can be another activity that interests you. You can do sports like some people do. Or you can go to a live concert of that great artist with your friends. These and other actions that you can choose are small moments when you can take your head out of this cycle of life and breathe. Please don't hesitate to take them. You will not always meet good people. Some people will be jealous. Some people will be downright evil. I hope you succeed in this silent battle, and you are leaving beautiful memories with beautiful people in your life. Have a good day.